Hi, and thanks for joining me here. I'm Dr. Pam Terrio, the author of Alleviate Dry Eye and the clinical director here at the Dry Eye Center at Lusk Eye Specialists. Today we're going to talk about 3 tips for you to use this summer to keep your eyes looking great and seeing great too. So yesterday I was at the pool and I was out in the sun for several hours, and by the end of the day my eyes were red and irritated, and I was wearing my sunglasses but they were still kind of irritated. So I really think that this time of year we're spending more time in the sun, more time near water. There's a couple of extra things we can do to keep our eyes feeling good. So the first tip I'd like to give you is to remove your eye makeup every night. And I know what you're thinking, Dr. T, you tell us this every single week. You're always telling us to remove our eye makeup. And I know this is very important. I always want you to remove your eye makeup, but I think it's a little bit more difficult during the summer because you're more tired. The days are longer. You're maybe more tired by the time you go to sleep, and maybe you forget sometimes. So, and on top of that, one of my good friends and colleagues has joined team with several other doctors who came up with a new beauty brand. It's called Eyes Are the Story. And I got this wonderful little sample kit of Eyes Are the Story while I was sheltering at home. I got this delivered to my door, so it was like such a wonderful thing to have come to my door. And they have individually wrapped eyelid cleansing wipes that will remove your makeup like nobody's business. So what is so special about these makeup remover wipes is that they contain 3 special ingredients. Calendula oil, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. It's also an oil that's going to help break down the thicker mascara, eyeliner, and break that down and help melt it away as you're removing your makeup. The second ingredient is aloe vera gel, which comes from a plant and helps keep your skin well hydrated. So as you are cleansing your lids, it's going to help hydrate your skin as well. It prevents inflammation and dryness. And the third ingredient that's super special about these particular makeup remover wipes is hyaluronic acid, which is something that your body produces. It also helps keep things hydrated and reduce inflammation. So these wipes are really awesome. They remove your makeup very well, and then they'll also help your dry eyes to feel better. So they come individually wrapped, and so you can throw one in your purse, your gym bag, your pool bag, have one with you anytime you need. Okay, so the second tip I have for you is do not wear waterproof mascara. A lot of my patients tell me that they actually switch to waterproof mascara either because they have dry eyes and then they know that their eyes bother them and water a lot, and perhaps the other mascaras that they were wearing tended to run down their face when they weren't wearing waterproof mascara, or they switched to a waterproof mascara because it's summertime and they're doing more things around water. However, waterproof mascara contains silicones and waxes that help the mascara bind to the lashes. And what happens when we put these ingredients really close to our eyes is that it dries out the hair follicle and the hair itself. So over time, waterproof mascara can cause your lashes to become brittle and have them break off. And in long-term use, it can actually start to clog the meibomian glands, which are the oil glands that line the inside of our lids and produce oil, which spreads across our tear film and helps the tears in our eye to stay in instead of running down. So I'd like to share with you my new favorite mascara from Eyes Are the Story. It comes in a 3-pack of these smaller mascaras so that you can use it more quickly, more readily, and replace it. So it goes on very nicely. It's nice and dark black, and it looks great. It's easy to put on, and then these smaller tubes prevent overgrowth of bacteria within them. Because there is a smaller amount, you throw these out more regularly, and the bacteria that naturally gets on mascara brushes, because you're touching your eyes, which do have bacteria that live on them, and then you put it back in the bottle, eventually bacteria starts to grow inside your mascara wand. But with these smaller sizes, you just throw it out more regularly and get a new one. So totally obsessed with this new mascara. It looks super good on. And just since I have the box open, let me show you. There we are. The other products, they have a facial cleanser a moisturizer, and then a liquid eyeliner here. Just love these new products. They're available at eyesarthestory.com, and if you use the code WINK, that's all lowercase, you can get a 20% discount on your first purchase. Okay, so let's move on to tip number 3, which is to put sunscreen on your eyelids. People are going to be saying, Dr. T, what are you talking about? Sunscreen on my eyelids, but I'm wearing sunglasses. Well, thank you for wearing sunglasses. I'm glad you are. But the sun can still get around the top and perhaps from the side. You can also wear a hat, but I would rather you put sunscreen on your eyelids. Why? Because one of the number one things my patients complain about day in and day out are bags under their eyelids. This comes from sun damage, people. A lot of it does. So what do UV rays do to our skin? Well, it makes it leathery, it makes it lose its elasticity, it makes it baggy and saggy, and can also cause cancers. So eyelid cancers are one of the top, 10% of all skin cancers are on the eyelids, which is kind of a crazy percentage if you think about what percentage this little piece of skin is compared to the rest of your body, getting 10% of skin cancers. So if you'd like to know my favorite sunscreens for your eyelids, I have them listed in the blog this week, which you can find at www.pamterrio.com/blog/60. That's 60. So just head on over to my blog and you can see I've got 3 different sunscreens listed there that are safe to put on your eyelids, and I really encourage you to do so. Thank you so much for watching today. If you want to check out the Eyes Are the Story products that we talked about earlier, you can head over to eyesarthestory.com and use that code WINK to get 20% off of your first order. Thanks so much for joining me. If you'd like to find out more about me, you can find me on the web at pamterrio.com or in person here in Shreveport, Louisiana at Lusk Eye Specialist. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next week.